Hello everyone, welcome to another Tailwind CSS video. So in this part of the video, I'll be walking you through on how to add a badge on top of this particular card here. So as you can see here, this is a simple card we have just did in our previous video. And all you have to do, the last thing to add is actually to place a simple badge which sits on top of this particular card here, and it should be always aligned to our left hand side. And that's what we'll be doing in this particular video. Let's get to the code. And in our code here, we have already made the code for this card here, which is here, card component here. The next thing is we have already have three divs here, which is the first div. First div is actually the image, followed by the text elements, and the last thing we have to add is another div here. So I'm going to add another div, and inside this div I'll be placing a span tag like this. And inside the span tag here, I'm just going to be saying the name of that particular page. So in this case, I'll have to say new like this. So this tag, this particular span is going to be placing it. It's going to be saying new like this, example like that. And since it's I would like to make it to become like a badge, so I like to give some color and the positioning of this particular badge on top of this card here. So first of all, I like to add some class name to the div here, like this. And then inside here, I like to, first of all, as usual, I'll be usually starting with the background color. So in this case, I have to add some background color called background color BG-blue-600. So in this case, I have to have this particular badge will be having a background of blue. And of course, let's make the text color to become white so that we're able to see the content, for example, text white. And next thing is I like to add some to become a bit more bold, font equals to bold, something like this. The next thing is I like to place this particular badge on top. It should be placed on top of this particular image here, and does not must be sitting at here. So all you have to do is just need to make this particular position to become absolute. So position equals to absolute will be able to be used in this particular case. So let's say absolute. And as you can see here, your card is not actually missing here, but the reason why because we have not set a specific place it to be placed. For example, in this case, I have to place top equals to 0, like this. And what does top equals to 0 does? It's just going to be making sure that your element here should be placed at the most left and the most top like this. So this is what it means by top 0, absolute position, and top equals to 0. And then the next thing is also we need to add some spacing inside this particular. For positioning, I like to add some margin here. So margin equals to 4. So margin 4 will position this particular badge into a bit more to the center, but it does not actually go directly to the center. And the next thing, I like to add some spacing inside the badge here. For example, I like to add some padding. So padding of x-axis should come first. So x-axis, I like to put 3. Padding of x-axis like this. Okay. And I also like to add some padding for y-axis like this. Padding y. Because 2 in this case, I'll replace 1 only. And there you go. Right now, I've already placed a simple badge here. And last but not least, I like to add some corner radius. So in this case, I like to say rounded. And I like to make it a very, very small corner radius, for example. That's why I put SM here, rounded -SM. And there you go. Right now, we have already finished a simple yet very minimal badge here. And this badge will be able to used as a indication of this particular card here. And that's it for this part of the video. Thanks for watching. Let's catch up on the next one.